Hello, darlings. It is Dion Dean here to answer a question that I get asked a lot. What is the meaning of Fashion Week and why should I care? Well, I'm going to give you three reasons why you should be caring about what's going on in London, Milan, Paris, New York, Stockholm, Sydney, Tokyo, and in Miami at Swim Week. All right, so three reasons. Get pen and paper. We're going to be going in. Okay. So first of all, what is Fashion Week? What's the big hubbub? What's the fuss? Well, Fashion Week and Fashion Weeks around the globe are times when merchandisers, buyers, creative directors of department stores, VPs of merchandising all get together and view the shows, view the current lines of various designers and vendors. It is the runway shows and the showroom openings and the pop up shops where buyers, retailers, fashion directors, fashion editors go and view the lines and decide what the story will be for fall for their respective magazines and for the respective stores. So if you are a creative director of a department store, or a specialty retailer, you are going to go to Fashion Week and go to all the shows with the goal of figuring out what your floors are going to look like and what your merchandise mix will be for your particular store. As a creative director, it is your job to think about the goal and the direction, the creative direction, really, of your store. If you are a fashion editor, then you're constantly thinking about the spreads. You're thinking about how are you going to mix the different designers to create this story in your magazine. And of course, as a buyer, you are going with your VP of merchandising, or you may be going with the creative director of your store to figure out what your assortment will be for the fall, autumn, or for spring, summer. So that's what Fashion Week is. Why should you care? As a consumer and as a retailer, well, you want to watch the show so that you can know what's going to be on the floors in the upcoming season. You want to be ahead of the game. You want to be fashion forward and know what's coming down the pipeline so that you are ready and aware and are conscious of what to prepare for. So that's reason number one. All right, let's go to number two. Number two, the reason why you should care. Fashion week and fashion season, starting in January all the way through March, starting with men's in January and going all the way through March and beyond, because different cities will have their own weeks. It's like Baskin Robbins of fashion. You are able to watch shows, look at the different flavors that are coming down the runway, and really create your own design aesthetic. You can figure out what you like, what you don't like, what fabrics you like, what fabrics you like, what colors you like, what silhouettes you like. That's the reason why you watch the shows. You're not watching them to lose the 10 pounds or figure out what body shape you need to be. No, it's all fun. Fashion should be fun. And so as you watch the shows, you're really just looking to see what you like and pick your different flavors and what designers you like and what designs you like, what prints and cuts and fabrics you like. That's reason number two as to why you should be watching the shows at Fashion Week. Let's go to number three. Reason number three why you should be watching the shows and cognizant of what's going on at Fashion Week around the globe is if you know what's coming down the pipeline and you know what you like, you know what prints you're attracted to and fabrics and silhouettes and cuts. What you can do now, because it's January and February and you know stores are getting rid of all their fall merchandise, you can pick up all the good stuff that you see coming down the pipeline. We know that browns and grays and black and leather and boots and heavy knits will always be in season for fall and winter. So now is the time when you can go in and purchase these items at 85, 90% off. And if you're a thrifter, well, you know I'm a thrifter. If you're a thrifter like me, you can definitely go to the thrift stores and now build your fall, autumn, or autumn, fall, autumn, winter, excuse me, 15 and 16 wardrobe because you've already seen the shows and you know what you like. So that's really why I watch the shows, is to give me inspiration for the forthcoming season. I love fashion, as you know. And so, any chance that I can get to be ahead of the game, I'm on it. But one thing you can do, let me show you a little tip that I have. If you do not get to watch the shows, and I'll say that you can watch the shows on the various designers' sites, or you can watch them on YouTube. Everybody is uploading them on YouTube, or you can go to Instagram and put in the different Fashion Week hashtags and look at all the shows. But one thing you can do is what I do. I actually buy the collections magazines. You guys know that I love my fashion mags. This is a Vogue collection book for autumn winter. Can you guys see that? It is basically kind of like my fashion Bible. And so you can see, can you see? You have New York there. It features Milan, Paris, um, London, New York. Did I say those already? But most magazines, Vogue, Elle, Marie Claire, they all have these collections books filled with the designs from each season. All of them, all of the designers' lines are in here. This is Vogue. This is Marie Claire's, and this is autumn, winter. So even if you don't get a chance to watch the shows, you can go to your local bookstore, your local Barnes and Noble, and pick up one of these that just has all of the shows in them already. And I really look through these each season. I keep it on my coffee table. I actually have a collection of them from past seasons, and just enjoy. So yeah, so I just want to give you a quick little video because I get asked that question, and I'm always asking, "Hey, did you see this show? Did you see this show?" And people are like, "What am I watching the shows for?" Watch the shows, enjoy the shows, have fun with the shows, and just dream a little bit. Fashion should be fun. You shouldn't be watching them to compare yourself to any of the models, although, I believe I can walk the runway, honey, yes. But you should be having fun. All right, well, love you. Remember, we never pay retail. Go and build that fabulous wardrobe with all these 90% discounts. All right, and I'll talk to you soon. And I'll leave a few links of some of the fall 14 shows that I really like that kind of steered me to what I wore this past fall and what I'm wearing right now in winter. All right, love you. We never pay retail. Have a great one.